Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, this would be nothing. Man, we're headed to 8,000, we're like 150 people away, and it's unbelievable. Thank you guys, each and every one of you guys, for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you like what you see, click on the picture of Jobu and Sean Lee, so that way you can be part of the Dallas Cowboys mojo. Now, we've been doing potential draft picks for the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm excited because finally, being a person who played in defense, who loves the trenches, the defensive line, that the Dallas Cowboys are finally focusing in on fixing their defense, my black sheep. And when you look around at this draft, the first thing that stands out is Jobu needs a refill. So we're going to take care of that right now. But in all seriousness, so far this is the 5th installment of this that I've done for you guys. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of great players out there. Tonight, we are doing, I hope I pronounce it right, Takk McKinley from UCLA. Takk is unbelievable. He's very raw. He's a little shorter than the other guys that I brought to you, like Besham and Willis and those guys. He's 6'2", 250. Now, 250 sounds like a lot of weight. Now, I'm only 5'11" on a good day when I first wake up before my body settles, and I'm about 260. So stretch me out about 5 inches and take off about 10 pounds. That's about where he is. What you ideally would like to see him have is a little bit more bulk. But you don't want to have too much bulk that you take away from his speed. He has a 4.59 40. Very, very good. I mean, anytime you're under 4.6 as a lineman, you're doing something. But he can stand to put on a little bit of weight. He's got a 33-inch vertical leap and really has one full year as a starter. In his career, he's had about 99 tackles, 16 sacks, but this past year, 61 tackles and 10 sacks, and became a beast. Now, he's a little bit raw, but the guy is relentless. It's not his first step that's getting him there. It's because his motor is constantly going. He's coming back for plays, and you rarely find him out of position. If you look at David Irving, how he just kept coming and coming and coming like an Energizer bunny. They stop on the first move, but he still keeps those feet working and things like that. That's what this guy is. Now, he needs to work with his hands a little bit better, needs to work on his rip moves and things like that. There's games you play with your hands to keep the offensive lineman off, where you can snap around real quick and it'll knock the offensive lineman out of the way. He's got to work on those things and develop them. But if he starts developing some of these moves, that jab, step, and rip with his speed, the swim move and things like that, as a defensive end, he could become a beast. Now, we'll see what happens, of course, where he goes in the draft. But right now, we're on the 5th guy. Now, the great thing is there's only 27 teams picking ahead of us. So the Cowboys are going to have an opportunity to get at least one of these guys that we've been talking about. And I got to tell you, I'm excited about all 5 of the ones that I've done so far. So let's take a look at some of his highlights, and I'll give you my final thoughts after this. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Now, the interesting thing is when I was doing TJ Watt, there wasn't that many clips of him because he basically played his senior year mostly. And, there's some nice highlights and stuff in there. But Tariq, geez, there's a lot of great highlights in there. It's a matter of which ones do you pick. But what you'll notice in all of them is he is constantly moving and he's never out of place. And a lot of times what will happen is when you have misdirection or the quarterback scrambles and things like that, players get sucked into the wires. But this guy keeps his assignment. He knows I'm responsible for this lane. I'm going to get there, or I'm not going to get too far away that I can't cover my spot. And I got to tell you, he'd be a great addition to the Dallas Cowboys black sheep. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. And be sure tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern, to tune in to Jobu Sports Report's live stream. We have our guest host, Law Nation, in the house. And we, of course, answer a lot of your questions and stuff on the live stream and things where you guys are part of the conversation. So have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow night.